Hello guys! It is time for our last 4 videos of our whole new series and the first book of our new series, Ready Freddy. So I am so sorry that I forgot to film this video at dinner time, and I'm like a little bit because after I finishing this video, I need to go to the bed. So I'm here for our last video of our book Tooth Trouble. Okay, so let's begin. I think that the chapter number 8 was what was? I thought it was I give up. Yes, I give up. Okay, so let's start. I walked around the corner to my house, opened the door quietly, and started up the stairs to my room. I really didn't feel like talking to anybody. Well, look who's here, Mighty Mouse. I looked up to see my sister staring down at me. How's your stomach feel, big boy? She asked, laughing. Oh, I just wish I could have seen it. That must have been hilarious. I bet he barely touched it and it crumbled like a cookie. How do you know about the fight? I asked nervously. Oh, good news travels fast. It was all over school. Please don't tell Mom and Dad, I bet. I'll do your chores for a week. Too late. Mom already knows. Thanks a lot. It's nothing. Just then my mom appeared at the top of the stairs. Freddy, I didn't hear you come home. You're going to get it now, my sister whispered into my ear. Freddy, we need to talk, said my mom. My stomach started doing flip-flops. Right now I am really tired. I just want to go to my room. Yes, now, come on. He grabbed my arm. She grabbed my hand. I tried to wiggle free, but she was holding my finger so tight as if she was going to crush my pinky. There was no getting out of this. She led me down in the hall to my bedroom. My sister followed us in there. Susie, you need to go finish your homework. Oh, that's okay. I can finish it later. No, you have to finish it now, my mom said, giving my mom another one of her discs. Goodbye. Yeah, Toodles, I said, waving. She slammed the door and stomped down the hall. Freddy, Susie told me that you got in a fight at school today. Is that true? I stared down at my toes. Freddy, I'm asking you a question, and I expect an answer. I mumbled. What was that? I couldn't hear you. Yes, I shouted as the tears started welling in my eyes. Why? I began sniffling. I'm the only one. Max called me a baby. He was teasing me. I really wanted to lose a tooth. I wanted to knock my tooth out. Please don't be mad. Oh, Freddy, said my mom said, laughing. I'm not mad. You're not? She wiped a tear off my face. No, I understand. You do? Yes. Sometimes when we want something really badly, we do silly things. But I hope you learned your lesson. And please promise me that will be your last fight. I promise. And I promise you will lose a tooth. How about we go out for ice cream when your dads come? I'll bet a little chocolate banana ramen will cheer you up. Thanks, Mom. Chapter 9. Is that a nut? We got in the car and started driving to my favorite ice cream place in the whole world, Chili Willie's. How come Freddy is getting ice cream, said my sister. He got in a fight. Shouldn't he be punished? Be quiet, you're not my mom, I said. Well, it's not fair. Everything in life isn't always fair, said my mom. You always say that, my sister whined. Enough, Susie, said my dad. Fine, let the wimp have his ice cream, Susie said as she stuck her tongue out at me. You never be beaten by a mouse, you big chicken, she whispered as she clucked softly in my ear. You think that the shark made you lose tough, but you really couldn't hurt a gubby. Mom, Dad, Susie stuck her tongue out at me. Susie, you need to stop at this instant, or there will be no ice cream for you. Susie turned and gave me her most evil stare, but I just smiled and gave her, oh, I'm so cool, green. And as we pulled into the parking lot, I saw the dancing ice cream cone out in the front of the store. It's a guy dressed in an ice cream suit who hands out free samples. Ooh, I wonder what yummy flavor he has today. Your favorite, Susie said, mashed up gopper guts with a cherry on top. Hello? Hello, said the cone. Would you like to try Nutty Buddy today? No thanks, I don't like nuts, especially in my ice cream. Well, we got lots more flavors for you inside. We went inside and I looked in the cases. What do I want today? Blueberry blast or chocolate candy beats or tutti frutti? Make a decision, Shark Brass, said my sister. We don't have all day. One more nasty word out of you, young lady, said my dad. And you're going to wait in the car. I'll have a scoop of strawberry swirl and a cone, please, I said. I got my ice cream and sat down on the booth. The ice cream tasted good, and I started to forget about my bad day. Feeling a little better? My mom asked. Yeah, I guess, but I still wish that I wasn't the only one. I sat in silence for a while, slowly licking my ice cream. All of a sudden, I felt something hard in my mouth. Ew, there's a big nut in my ice cream, and I hate nuts. I did a huge gulp and swallowed it quickly so I wouldn't have to taste it. No, you're nuts, said my sister. There's no nuts in strawberry swirl ice cream. Well, then what did I just swallow, Miss Know-it-all? I said as I opened my mouth and pointed down my throat. Your tooth, she said. Ha ha, very funny, I said. No, I'm serious. You just swallowed your tooth. Oh my gosh, it is your tooth, my mom said excitedly as she leaned over and gave me a big hug. Yep, I can see the little hole in your mouth where there used to be, said my dad. I looked at them like they were crazy. What are you guys talking about? How can I swallow my tooth if I don't have a loose tooth? None anymore, you don't. You just swallowed it. I shoved my finger in my mouth and started feeling around. Sure enough, there was a little hole right in the front. Congratulations, honey, said my mom. You know you've been waiting a long time for this. I jumped up out of the booth and started screaming at my family. What are you people so happy about? I just swallowed my tooth. My first tooth. Now the tooth fairy won't come because I don't have a tooth to put under my pillow. Calm down, Freddy, said my dad. And please lower your voice. People are starting to stare at you. Calm down. Calm down. This is the worst day of my life. I fell back into the booth and put my head in my hands and started to sob. Hey, crybabies, Susie said, poking me. You'd always leave her a note. Huh? I said, looking up. Leave her a note. Just tell the tooth fairy that you're really sorry you don't have a tooth to leave her, but you swallowed it. Do you think it will work? I asked, wiping my eye and nose on my shirt. I don't know, but it's worth a try. My friend Sandra said she did this once when her tooth fell out of her pocket at school, and the tooth fairy took the note and left the money. I threw my arm around her and gave her a great big hug. You're the best sister in the whole world. I know, Susie said. Chapter 10. Oh, I'm tired. Dear Tooth Fairy, as soon as we got home from Really Chili's, I ran out and started digging through my pile of junk in my room for a piece of paper. I finally found a piece under my bed and leaked a smudge of chocolate off one corner. They're good as new. Now I just need to find a pencil. I grabbed one out of my backpack and sat down on my bed to think. I was just about to start writing when I remembered that I really didn't know how to spell very well. Susie! I yelled. I heard a footstep in the hall. What? Can you help me write this letter to the Tooth Fairy? I need you to tell me how to spell the words. What's in it for me? Susie asked. I'll give you my snack money for a whole week. It's a deal, she said, and we locked pinkies. Pinky swear? Pinky swear, I said. Okay, what do you want to say? I wrote the letter and Susie told me how to spell the words. Dear Tooth Fairy, I'm really, really sorry. There's no tooth under my pillow. I swallowed it by accident. Can you leave me some money anyway? I promise I'll leave a tooth next time. Thank you very much. Love, Freddy's Treasure. Thanks, Susie. Sure, just remember, I get your snack money tomorrow. I remember. Good night. Good night. Susie left the room. And then I carefully folded the paper and stuck it under my pillow. Oh, I hope she comes, I whispered to my favorite stuffed animal. Boo Boo, Buster, and Bananas. Nah, there's a painting, my little stuffed penguin. I can put her here, and you can see her while we read our book. Chapter last. Whoa, it's the last chapter. You're almost finished. Chapter 11. The Big Tooth. The next morning when I woke up, I carefully slid my hand under my pillow and felt something cold and round. I threw my pillow on the floor. The note was gone, and there in its place was a big, beautiful, shiny dollar. Woohoo! I hollered, jumping up and down on my bed. Today's my lucky day! When I got to school, I ran into the classroom and almost knocked Robbie over. Hey, watch it, he said. What's the big thing? What's the big hurry? I was jumping around, yelling, I'm not the only one! I'm not the only one! Mrs. Wishy came over. My goodness, Freddy, calm down. You must knock all of our library books on the floor. What are you so excited about? Now I'm not the only one, I shouted, hugging her. What do you mean not the only one? Mrs. Wishy asked. Now I'm not the only one who hasn't lost a tooth. My tooth fell out last night. I didn't know that you had a loose tooth, said Mrs. Wishy. Neither did I, but it fell out last night when I was eating ice cream and I swallowed it. You did? Said Jessie. Are you okay? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Too bad you didn't have a tooth for the Tooth Fairy, said Robbie. She came anyway. She did? Yeah, I wrote her a note. And I told her that I swallowed it, and she left me a big, shiny silver dollar. Well, congratulations, Mr. Wishy said, giving me a hug. Boys and girls, come to the rock. Freddy lost a tooth last night, so he's going to sign the big tooth. Sign the big tooth. Those words were music to my ears. It was finally my turn to sign the big tooth. I waited for I waited all day for a long time. I strutted to the front of the room, took the special pen with the smiling tooth from Mitsubishi and signed my name really big. F-R-E-D-D-Y. I finished, and also at the last, I'm going to read Dear Reader. Dear Reader, I have been teaching children for 15 years, and on the wall of my classroom, I have a big tooth just like the one in Freddy's classroom. My students were so excited when they lose a father's tooth because they get to write their name on that big white tooth. A lot of kids actually lose their teeth at school. I remember one time a little boy swallowed his tooth while he was eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. He had to write a letter to the tooth fairy and tell her that his tooth was in his stomach. Another time, I had to dig the sand because a little girl lost her tooth while she was making sandcastles at recess. I hope as much as you like reading Tooth Trouble as I've been writing it. Happy reading, Abby Klein. Yes, we finished our first novel. Actually, the first novel I read. I'm so excited to start a whole new book, and it is called The King of Show and Tell. I told you about this book at the last video. It is about what Freddy wants to. Freddy has nothing cool to share, so he starts to discover what he wants to do, and he had the other kids, this is Chloe, and she brought in a real ballerina shoe. Okay, then I'll see you later with our next novel. Bye bye.